welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. City limit bragging rights on the line in LA in this one. It is the Chargers and the Rams coming up next. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This is Hassan Haskins now to return it. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They motion the slot man right. It's Hampton on 2nd. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And the Chargers first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Herbert from the gun. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down, Los Angeles.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now an inside give to Hampton. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Now after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Trying the sneak, it's Herbert. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Herbert on 1st down. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Herbert throwing again. Caught just shy of the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out to one of the game's all-time leading passers, the top pick back in 2009. Still going strong, it's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks, as we see him age, we see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Here he goes, third and long. That one complete to Higbee. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They stay on the ground with Williams. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Jukes away from one. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 27-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st down, Chargers.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Hampton. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That's 1 quarter done in our showdown of LA teams. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have 3rd down and 8. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers pull that in front further. 13-zip. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo O'Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
14. Rams, nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Tight end wheels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They put Adams in motion left. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On second down, a run with Williams. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Going left side, Williams with it. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 14, Rams 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Darius Davis to return it. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Herbert from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Catch made left side by McConkey. Big gain, has them across the 40. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Dicker on out for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Rams 7.
All lined up and ready to put it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. It's this one to Blake Corum. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Stafford. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Williams takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Rams 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, it's Haskins. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Chargers send wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Herbert to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. On a quick slant, he's got Allen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He lofts it deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown.
The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
28. Rams 14.
Take a risk or take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised, I felt good with the knickknacks. Hey, yo, get your chili up. Yeah, I admit that. Hey, black out.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, try to trim that lead. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. It's Stafford once more. That finds Adams downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And set. Here we go. 1st down. Now Stafford again. Looking slant route complete. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Stafford throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Sign quarterback run here. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Xavier Smith bringing this back. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the 3rd. That passing game they went to in the 1st half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this 2nd half too as they chase this lead. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground, Corum. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Corum again. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
You don't have great success on 1st down, Kate. It's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Throwing now, Stafford. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Throw right side. Caught by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
To the 28-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
I never gave up. All I know is gonna get this damn bread.
Stafford's going to throw once more. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here he goes, third and long. We'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to have goal to go as he stopped at the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Rams first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Running the counter, Corum. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
But one defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
6-yard line.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Stafford has it in close, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's third and goal. Trying to sneak with Stafford. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
A tie in baseball, Kate, well, we know it goes to the runner. A tie at the line of scrimmage on a sneak, well, in this case, it goes to the defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll try with Corum. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. This is Hampton, right side. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Back to Hampton. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it, save it for later for that next third down coming.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Going right this time with Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. Out come the Rams on offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That's Denzel Perryman on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He lost the football. Picked up by the Chargers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead off the turnover. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, But sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
35. Rams 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams headed out to the field now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Corum. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Moving the coup on the target on that throw. And that brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. go, Stafford. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Stafford from the gun. Complete. It's Atwell. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Rams, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game.
35. Rams 21.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, it's Haskins. Spins out of one stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the gun, they go with Harris. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it online, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. Fair catch called in at the 18-yard line. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 27.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They'll send a receiver left. 2nd down run by Corum. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Stick with Corum. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
A gain of 3 yards.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down, and they go right back to it. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 37-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They give up the middle to Corum. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Nakua here. He's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Adams put in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in Ottawa. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down throw here for Stafford. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move the forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now Stafford again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. Now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Stafford is hit, the ball is out. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Desperation time here. He's got to his running back. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Revis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 28.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert quick out wide, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Hampton gets it from the pistol. So a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They'll get a pause, Brock. clock as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Rams going nickel here on third down. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers leading by 7. Second down now, they need 7. Hampton gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From the right hash, 55 yards out.
55-yard attempt.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side, Kate. It's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. He'll look to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The 16-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Here he is to throw. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. Timeout called by the Chargers, they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
35-35.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This makes it up to the 25.
The Chargers take over first down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Running it with Hampton. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He was brought down at his 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Now, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got second down. Draw play. This is Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Offense looking at 3rd and 8 here. This is a tough one to continue this opening drive of OT. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, big interception here. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin, right? Offensively can't happen. Just cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick, end this game, and let's go celebrate.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it, and he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that dude.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.